Hi there, welcome to my new series called The New Wine Drinker's Guide. This is really designed for wine beginners and will help you get grounded in wine. Now in the first episode, we'll look at 18 wine terms every wine drinker should know. This will be a rapid fire approach, so come on, hold on, let's go. Hey there, Posse. I'm Pierre, and welcome to Asti Wine Consultants. As we're learning more about wine together, it's important to have a basic understanding of some of the most important terms about wine. That's what this video is all about. Now keep in mind, at any time, if you like what you hear, click like, subscribe, and hit the little bell so you'll be notified when there's a new post. Also, make sure you share this with your friends. Particularly anyone who's relatively new to the wine world. I'm sure they would really appreciate it. All right, let's jump in. Red wine. Red wine is made from red, purple, or black grapes. Meanwhile, white wine is made from green grapes or any other grape of any color. Now, here's where it gets a little bit of surprising. No matter the color of the grape, all grape juice starts off as clear and ready to be white wine. We'll learn a little bit more about how red wine becomes red a little bit later. Varietal. This is a specific grape variety that the wine is made from, like a Cabernet Sauvignon or a Chardonnay. Blended wines. A blended wine is a wine that is made by blending at least two different grape varietals together. An example of that would be blending a Cabernet Sauvignon with a Merlot, or a Sauvignon Blanc with a Semillon. It's a red with a red and a white with a white. You can have 3 or 4 or even 5 or even more grapes put together to make up a blend. Producer. This is the person or organization that owns the winery and produces the wine. Vintage. This is the year that you'll find on the bottle. This is the year the grapes were harvested to make a specific wine. Labels. I hope this one is pretty self-explanatory. Now, it's important to know that depending on where in the world the wine is made, the label will tell you different things. This is a bit confusing because there's no global standard for what goes on the label. Now, as an example, in the US, many wines are single varietals and they have the name of the grape on the label. Other areas of the world don't have the name of the grape on the label and it's not even shown anywhere at all. The label can tell you the vintage, where it was made, and sometimes the producer. A name of the wine like 8 Years in the Desert, and sometimes the grape varietal. Now next on our list is terroir. This refers to the combination of the soil and the climate, the weather, and the environmental factors that influence the wine's character. How are you doing there? Is this information helpful? If it is, write Asti in the comments below. Okay, back to our terms. Next we have tannins. This is a natural compound found in many species of plants. They're in the grape stems and seeds and contribute to the wine's structure and texture. They sort of dry out your mouth and make your mouth sort of pucker. Acidity. This is the tartness or crispness of a wine, which contributes to the balance and aging potential. Acidity causes your mouth to water and actually prepares your mouth for food. Aroma. This is the specific scent and fragrance perceived in the wine. It's often associated with the grape varietal. Now, body. This refers to the weight, richness, and sort of mouthfeel of the wine. If I were to compare wine to milk, light body wine is like skim milk. Medium body is like 2% milk, and full body wine is like whole milk. oak. This has to do with the use of oak barrels or oak chips during the winemaking process. It can add flavors such as vanilla, spice, and toastiness to your wine. Vintner. Now I'm going to give you 3 terms all in one: vintner, enologist, and winemaker. These are the people who are responsible for overseeing the entire wine production and the entire wine process. This is from growing of the grapes and harvesting them to making the wine and aging it. Appellation. This is a legally defined and protected geographic region where grapes are grown for wine production. An example would be Napa and Sonoma in California, Bordeaux and Burgundy in France, Tuscany and Chianti in Italy. These are all individual appellations. Sommelier. We're trained wine professionals responsible for curating wine lists, assisting with wine selection, and advising on food and wine pairings. Well, there you have it. A handful of important terms. I hope you find these helpful. I'm looking forward to connecting with you and answering your questions in the comments. Until next time, cheers. Hey Posse, thanks so much for investing the time to watch this video. I trust it was helpful to you. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. And please consider hitting subscribe. Also, click here to check out our new online shop. We have a great lineup of wine-related items that will help you get the most out of your wine experience. Oh, and be sure to check out these other videos. Until next time, cheers.